Folks, have you heard of the American Solutions Project? It seems like that would answer all our questions, huh? What is it? Well, it's a $20 million initiative led by former VP Mike Pence to, quote, restore conservative principles and combat populism. Combat populism? Populism is an approach to politics that looks to restore power to the people. It aims to appeal to their needs. These are the people that work every day to make our economy function and often feel their concerns are disregarded by the elites in power. On one hand, we have a strong push for change and forced inclusivity. Sloppily executed, that becomes a massive hurdle to economic stability. And championing the working class and their interests sometimes costs cooperation with rich and powerful globalist agendas. Enter Mike Pence and Paul Ryan, establishment Republicans, if ever there were, but with differing views on populism. Pence believes the conservative movement has, quote, lost its way. You're probably thinking he started that around January 2021. He thinks the rise of populism threatens to undermine conservative principles, good, obedient establishment Republican principles. And Ryan, on the other hand, wrings his hands that the establishment has embraced populism, calling that dangerous and isolationist. Sounds alarmist. But here's the kicker. If the majority of conservative voters now identify as populist, isn't it the establishment who's out of touch? Pence and Ryan, true to form, are not apparently representing the interests of the people, but just their own. And let's talk about that $20 million initiative. Where did it come from, the $20 million? Well, that's not been disclosed. But it's safe to assume the usual suspects, the Koch brothers, Big Oil, and the usual suspects. It's important to remember that Trump's policies resonated with many Americans, not merely because of his delivery, but because these policies address their needs and concerns. The non-conservative voters who support him do so as a referendum on the swamp, not necessarily as an endorsement of his character. Why do these elite feel the need to get the conservative movement back on track? Well, follow the money. Is that what the American people want? Similar to Barry Goldwater, Trump has gained support not by being a rhino fat cat, but by being, whatever else you want to say about him, real. So what do you think? Is populism a threat to the conservative movement? Or is it an overdue course correction?